Welcome. Today we will be looking at farming points on DeFi protocols on Solana, as well as farming points on NFT lending protocols. And we're going to show you some basic strategies of how to maximize some points with liquidity that you currently have. So let's get cracking into it. So a really great resource here that I will share in the comments below is this content hub. Now this has been curated by Khalif. So make sure you follow Khalif. Khalif is a community lead for RainFi, which is a NFT lending and borrowing protocol, but also allows you to collateralize your SPL tokens now, which is great. And on Rain, you will earn droplets, and those droplets are speculated to have some significance coming up in a potential coming airdrop. And you can go onto the RainFi's website to find out more. And he's also a creator for Texture, another borrowing and NFT lending protocol, which also has its own point system as well, which you can redeem their pixel tokens for Solana. And then finally, he is also an ambassador for Hawk Site, which is a Solana liquidity manager, can maximize your yields, can do active rebalancing in DeFi protocols for you. So it's a great way of managing those as well as earning the rewards and, depending on DeFi protocol, points as well. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. So make sure you follow Khalif for that. So yeah, let's get back into the hub. So if you're already a subscriber for me in the Fuzzy Telegram group, your support supporter over at Gary.club/Fuzzy, and you've got yourself a supporter spot, you will know that I've shared a little bit about what I'm doing currently. And this is a continuation for that. So we're going to cover a little bit of that already, but yeah, we're just, you've had it ahead of time if you're in my membership program. So yeah, I'm really loving this content hub because he's got this diagram that he made that is really easy and simplistic, and I like that. And there's other very simple breaking down, NFT lending, NFT Fi is the NFT finance. So you're using DeFi against your NFT. We've got the DeFi educational threads, curated really great threads, articles, and other stuff as well. And content creators to follow as well if you really want to get into the DeFi and NFT Fi. So let's just go through the ecosystem. So if you've been around for a while, you're gonna probably have bought NFTs, you've bought crypto already, so you're familiar with hopefully marketplaces, and hopefully you would have come across aggregators. So and aggregators are what aggregate the multiple marketplaces into one spot. So a really great one is Soul Sniper, been rebranded as Sniper, and they give points and rewards for using their platform. You can pick up items from Magic Eden and Tensor. Tensor has now become the biggest market exchange. I think on Tensor can also pick up the items on Magic Eden. So yeah, you kind of make a choice because you can be farming points with Tensor and you can be farming points with Soul Sniper. You can also be getting diamonds and rewards on Magic Eden. So how would we play that out is have a different wallet for each of them and do different things on each of those because they reward loyalty. So if that wallet has been using other protocols and other exchanges, then they will know that, okay, you're not 100% loyal to us because they can tell. And if you have a dedicated wallet for each one, you can be farming the points for each one. Fractal, I don't know, not used that. Goose FX, they had a aggregator for NFTs, but that's now gone. As of today, that's been sunsetted, but they're really great for single-side liquidity pools. Solana Art were OGs. You had Soul, what was it called? I'm trying to remember what the bloody name of the one on Ethereum was bloody called. Whatever that. Damn it! I completely forgotten. It's the biggest one, and I can. yeah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just a play on words. It's sort of there was another one that has a similar name to the one on Ethereum, and then we got Solar. So not much on there anymore, but it's still around. I'm kind of divulging here. So anyway, what are we starting off with the NFT markets? And so if you've purchased an NFT and you've got an NFT that has a decent volume, buy and sells daily, etc., then the likelihood is they'll be supported on the NFT lending protocols. So we've got Sharkify, we've got Bax, we've got Citrus from the famous Foxes Federation, and we've got Rainfi, which I mentioned earlier. Midas is Hade Swap. So I was actually kind of surprised that Hade Swap didn't come up on there earlier. But yeah, so you can, and let's go to Bax, for example. So let's get into Bax. So, all Rainfi, I'll show you both. So let's say, example, if I still owned my OK Bear because they are, considered to be a blue chip in Solana, high volume, can quite often be quite a stable floor in good market conditions. They're there. Giraffe wise, if you're a giraffe holder, you can currently, which is great on Sharkify, get a loan against your giraffe. It's the only platform that's currently supporting us, but if we are able to get other protocols to also allow us to be able to have loans on their protocols, then that could be really great. It allows you to borrow against your giraffe or NFT. If you've got another NFT that's supported on a platform, and then use that liquidity for either hedging against the possibility of your floor going down, or if something's pumping like has been recently, then let's say example if I actually did pull the trigger on the buy now pay later loan on a bear at 14, it shot up to 40. Could have done an instant sell. I'm kicking myself still, so cut up about it. Why did I do it? Because I'm farming points. But anyway, you can, could have sold, had the profit, rotate, etc. But anyway, I do go off on tangents. I do apologize. It's just perhaps having scripted is better, but I just like to just do these very raw and just be me. So here we are. So anyway, you can use, the point is if you have an NFT, so initially you bought an NFT, is oh, my NFT is, I own it. Oh, great, but it's not liquid. Okay, I can sell it and free up the capital, but then do I really want to sell it? Lose access? You should probably, if you can ever get more than one at any given time of NFT that you want to be part of, or you think has a future, then if you've got multiples of them, then you could sell one and make gains and keep one. Or if you have two, you can get multiple loans on both, which is great. 2 is better than 1, and 3 is better than 2, and 5 is better than 3. So that's something to think about. But anyway, so if we had the NFT, we bought it, whatever platform we did, and we got the points from the platform because we used that platform. Then we went over to lending. So then we're on our lending platform. We want to borrow. We put in the name of our collection. So for example, we're going to do giraffes. Now there isn't many people offering many loans on the giraffes. We haven't got many people in the community providing loan capital, because you can make money as a loan provider on any of these platforms. If you've got a bag of soul to slay around, or some other tokens that you might want to use, potentially can provide liquidity on these platforms, earn an interest. If someone defaults, you will get ownership of that NFT that defaulted on. So that is the lending side of things. And if you're a borrower and you want to borrow against your NFT, then you're able to free up liquidity and do other things. So we free up liquidity, and then we can take that liquidity onto a DeFi protocol, and then do a little bit of other stuff with that. So yeah, so anyway, you can check these platforms out, Bax, etc., and many other ones. And I think on Bax as well, you can also provide. No, actually, it's not this one. It's another one. You can provide liquidity and earn 20%. But yeah, so that's kind of keeping the NFT market liquid and healthy. We also have NFT loan aggregators. So we've got Lender Labs, and we've got Wolf Capital and Texture again. So they will aggregate the loans. You can use Lender Labs as a loan provider, aggregate things, the best loans and stuff like that, and then Wolf Capital is more of the borrower side. So once again, getting the best loans from all of these platforms to then be able to use. So yeah, so we'll kind of pause on that one for now. You can definitely look at this document, put it in the links again, and we'll go through more. But let's focus on the point. So let's say hypothetically, you've got your NFT, you've done your lending, you've got the capital now for whatever agreed amount of time, or you've sold something, or you've just got spare Solana laying around. Then we want to do a bit of DeFi. So once again, we'll just use this platform because it's great. Let's see if we can find how to do this, how to do that. Basic DeFi lending. Actually, I'm going to skip. So we'll just go straight to the main ones that I'm using at the moment, which is Solend. So we'll go to solend.fi. And this is not my main computer with my primary wallet. So I'm probably just going to use this wallet here. I'll use this wallet here. I've got some funds in there, which I'm happy to use as a demonstration just for this. I'm currently waiting for some SOL to be unlocked, which I thought I unlocked it request 3 days ago. So that's an issue if you're staking Solana, actually, let's rewind this. Let's talk about staking. So you've got your SOL, however you got it, whether it's a loan, sold, whatever, borrow, blah, blah, blah. You want to earn interest on your SOL, and you can stake the network, and you can get an annually 7% annually. This is the Glow wallet. It just has one validator, which is Jump. Jump Validators. I think they're a venture firm. And you have to wait an epoch. So that could be like 3 days or something, depending on the blockchain, maybe a bit longer, to unlock a SOL that's been delegated. But if we want to have our SOL work for us while being staked, so we're earning rewards, and we want it to be able to, do stuff with it while we're doing that, then we will go, and this is very important actually for the points, because I just completely skipped a point. So Marinade.finance, the original liquid staking platform. So they will delegate the SOL on your behalf to various validators. They run with 100 plus different validators. It's almost 2,000 validators on the whole of the Solana network. And what they'll give you is the liquid token called MSOL. And then you're able to use the MSOL elsewhere, and then be able to earn yield, interest, rewards, and use it in DeFi protocols, which we'll go into. Now, here on Marinade, they're currently running something that's coming to an end in about 30 days with the staking, and they've got points here. So let's just have a quick look. Okay, so we give you a little video. They're really great at giving you tutorials, making it really user friendly. Now, this is the thing with Solana: great products, user friendly, just really good to play with. And if you're new into crypto, Solana's not a bad shout, really. Get yourself a Glow wallet, get yourself a Phantom wallet for a bit more intermediate level, and come and just play with very small amounts that you're not worried about, to get in a feeling. Because once you start doing these things, that's the only way you're really going to learn. But Marinade have a token called Marinade anyway, and that's their governance token. So you're able to come here and you can stake, and you can earn rewards in the form of their local token. So you're going to have to go through this, read the terms and conditions, and confirm in jurisdictions not prohibited. That's and well, they're going to ask you if you knew about Marinade before November of this year. Now, this is something that they're done to follow with regulations coming in. So, I don't know whether you knew about them before this video or not, but that's going to be down to you. Anyway, that be on you, because I definitely knew about them from a while back. We currently have available the 1.82 Solana. We can claim some made token mining rewards. It ends in December. So I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to... Actually, I might not. I might just take a little... I'm already doing this on another platform with my other wallet. So we've got 3 different liquid staking platforms. This is the first one, Maynard. So this is just really simple, really easy, really simple starting point. So you can go here, click Start Earning Sol, automated delegation, liquid staking. You can earn more for the later staking, but you will have a lock period. And liquid staking is going to be instant to get your tokens returned. And you could choose a validator if you want to, but you can just let them do manual. You can set maximum, or you can set the appropriate amount. Or actually, in fact, I've only got 0.6 Sol, and then you just click stake, and it will be staking. Here on Earn, let's have a look. Stake and refer for your Maynard, Marinade even. So I have a link that I'll put in the description. You can use that link, and it will help me out. For every 100 Sol that's staked from people that have my link, so if 100 of you and you all staked 1 Sol, then I can earn 100 Maynard as well. And you can also equally do the referral and start getting some more Maynard as well, Marinade token as well. And if you go on to CoinGecko, and want to check out what that token is currently, as I said, it's a governance token, and most of these protocols, being decentralized, have some form of a governance token where you, as the members in the community, contribute to protocol proposals and votes, like fees and what's the next move, what's the next product, all that kind of thing gets voted for. So this is the token. It's currently at 24 cents, down 5% at the moment, but in terms of its all-time highs, so we're going to go for the year, so it's quite high on the year, but if in terms of its maximum, I mean, this thing went into $57, $20. So even if we were getting it at 20 cents, and then we were able to ride that up to $1, going to be some good gains there. If you want to participate in the governance and take votes and stuff, that's great. And if you just want to hold the token for your own purposes, for whatever it is your desire, then there's potential there in the bull run. Things like Marinade, things like Jeet. So we also got Jito Solana. So Jito Solana, Jito Sol. It's a validator, so you've got Jito. They have already declared their airdrops. I haven't actually kept track of what's going on with that, but this is another token, liquidity token provider. So you can go here, earn more. I don't know what MEV is. I still to this day don't really know what it is, but you can stake it here and you get the Jeet Sol. So go to the third-party website. So Jeet Sol. Oh, hang on, that's not even the right one. What's going on here? Let's go to their Twitter. So Jito Labs Twitter. Tree. Yeah, so we'll go to the staking website. Oh, hang on. Okay, here we are. Your content is not available in your country. So I'm restricted because I'm in the UK. So if I had a VPN, I'll be able to get into that. But yeah, that's another example. And then we've also got Blaze as well. So Blaze, stake Blaze, or Blaze staking. Blaze staking. So at stake.solblaze.org, and that's another liquidity provider. So all three of these, Marinade, Gito Labs, and Blaze, they have all got airdrops coming, either declared already, like with Gito, or speculating to come. So you can get rewards on these. So if you've got a bit of Sol, like what I've done is I've segmented it into M-Sol from Marinade, Jeet Sol from Gito, and Blaze with it have B-Sol is their liquid token. B-Sol is from Blaze. So I've done all three of them just to kind of rack up some points. You can read up on their rewards protocol there, system, and they've got a native token called Blaze. That is a governance token as well that you also will be earning also, and you can come here, stake it, and have a referral program, refer people as well. So all of those are good. And then, if I haven't lost you in the 21 minutes I've been talking, then what you'll be doing is to take all of those liquidity tokens and go to things like Solend and go to Maynard, not Maynard, Margin Fi. So these are your very basic DeFi protocols. So borrowing and lending, and there are some liquidity pools as well. So we would connect our wallet. And then you can see here there's a points count. I've got no points on this wallet because I haven't done anything with it. But I've got my other wallet that has been earning points, about 1,000 or so points. I don't know how those are going to relate to anything, but we'll soon see. So here you can see go down. It's got my staked Sol, so it's showing my staked Sol and how much Sol I got. So deposit for an additional. Okay, so we'll go to the token that we want to deposit. So M-Sol and our B-Sol and a Jeet Sol, and then we will click here, and then we can supply. So if we had any, we click supply. If we want to borrow that token, we can borrow. If we want to withdraw what we deposited, we deploy it, and if we had any borrowings, we can repay stuff there. Yeah, so we've got so that's that. So that's margin. No, that's Solend, sorry. So it's very simple to use. You can see here that we have multipliers. So if I was supplying, and this is where we can earn APR as well on what we supply. So if I came here and I supplied my Sol straight out, then yeah, it's great. I can get a 1.66 interest. That's less than staking now. There's a borrow APR, so that's quite high APR on the borrowing, but we do get our multiplier of points. So 2 multiplier for points, 4 multiplier for borrowing. But if you're staking, then the value of the liquid staking tokens, the M-Sol, the B-Sol, the Jeet Sol, the price is reflective of that rewards on the staking. So it's kind of built into the mechanisms of the tokenomics of the liquid token. So you'll see that the liquid token will be a bit higher than potentially Sol. Well, actually, that's the same price individual token, but you could get more Sol for redeeming these at a later stage. But I'm just kind of sidetracked. But anyway, we'd come here, supply him Sol. We can currently get here, though we're not using any APR for supplying, we are getting the MAD token, Marinade token, all the way up until the 1st of Jan, so still got another month going. So that's good. So we're earning it here, and we're earning it over at the Marinade platform, as well as buying it. You can go and buy it for the 24 cents with our with our BSOL, once again here, we're earning against the liquidity. So we're earning our Blaze governance token here at 11.50%, which is really good. And then the JITSOL, we're not going to earn any governance tokens because they haven't got one just yet, but they will be dropping one soon. But yeah, you can earn your multiplier here. So you supplied, and that's your first step. That's what I've already shown everyone over my Telegram group. So thank you for being here. 25 minutes so far, and then we'll look at what happens next. So you've supplied your liquidity, and you've got this here, but you are able to borrow against what's in your protocol. So over margin and over at Solend, and I didn't even show you margin, but very similar. You can see percentages, supply. You'll see everything down at the bottom what you've supplied. So use the ones that you think are best for you. You can read about the points and the earn and all that kind of thing. And I'm using both platforms with the liquidity I have to earn points at the liquid staking level on the protocols I showed you earlier, and on these DeFi lending protocols to earn points here as well, because there will be an airdrop potentially speculated on both of these as well as others. So we can borrow again with provided liquidity, and now we can actually borrow against it. The amount you can borrow won't be the full amount, because if the prices come down and you've borrowed the full amount, you'll get liquidated. So a loan to value, LTV, probably keep it healthy, maybe like 50 to 60, 70% of the loan of the collateral value. And then if prices start to come down, you can add more collateral to save yourself from being liquidated, because if your loan amount is equal to or greater than your collateral's value, then you are going to be liquidated, and that means they'll sell off your assets and that's it. So yeah, we don't want that. So you would borrow against something. So for example, I want to take some more SOL out. I've already supplied over liquidity in the form of MSOL, BSOL, JITSOL, and I can go to borrow, click the borrow, and click the amount I want to borrow. I'm not going to show you here because I haven't got any lend in there, but it's pretty easy to do. I would then take my SOL or more MSOL or more BSOL or whatever, and then go to another platform called Cameo Finance. This is a liquidity manager, much like the Hawk site I mentioned earlier. And you will go here. You can do yield farming, liquidity pools if you want to. That's a bit more advanced to what I'm doing myself or going to show you, because there is something called impermanent loss when a token's values change greatly. The amount that you could have had for the token is lost. I never really understand impermanent loss that well, but I avoid it by just doing lending and borrowing. So here again, you could come here straight away if you wanted to. If you wanted to avoid Sol Lend and you wanted to avoid margin fi, you could do. But yeah, why not get both points on both? So you've done the other two I've mentioned, you've come to here, and then you're providing more. Now, for example, there is a 5 multiplier on JITSOL here. Its APR is still not great for supplying, but you've got a multiplier. You can read up more about that with the MSOL and the BSOL, the same. They're multipliers, and BSOL's got a nice little rewards amount there, and you're earning Blaze rewards. With MSOL, we're earning, well, there it says total combined. So yeah, so you can come here and you can supply and then earn more. And they've got a point system coming soon. So it's not here yet, but what happens with these airdrops is the longer you've been with a platform, the more features they've used, the more loyal you've been to them, the more they reward you. So it's a really great start to get started now on Camino Finance. And you can do that there. If you have more liquidity, you've taken some of that borrowed the borrowed stuff, from the previous protocols. You borrowed a certain amount, you've put some in here. I've put a little bit in here, just earn some points. And I've also taken a little bit and gone over to Drift protocol. And Drift protocol is a perpetual swap index, and you can supply liquidity here too. So there is a possibility to do perpetual trading if you want to, but if you don't understand what that is, I don't touch it. But I can earn here by borrowing lending. Borrowing lending is the most easiest thing you can do on DeFi. There is no trading risks. There is no permanent loss. There is just, hey, I've got this thing, I'm putting it in. The risks is the compromise of the protocol. That's why I'm spreading it across different protocols, because if something did happen, you don't lose all your funds in one place. So that is something to do, like use different wallets, different burner wallets, and spread across different protocols, and you're going to minimize your risks. So you can deposit here, and when you deposit here, you're going to earn some APRs, but also it is speculated that they will have a potential rewards program coming out. So there's nothing to indicate there's any points or anything at this point, pardon the pun, but they do have referrals as well, so you can refer people. So if every trader that you refer with your link, you earn 50% of the trading fee. So this is a decentralized exchange, so good for swapping, trading, things like that. And that's it. So that's kind of our stage 2. So we've gone over to platforms like this, and then we're going to earn potentially more. There is a lot more platforms you can do. There's a lot more loops you can do. But considering this video has now been over 30 minutes, just want to keep that simple. So enjoy. Hope you got through to the end of this. It's just for you, my supporters at this point. And yeah, I hope you get some points and we can all celebrate some airdrops together. Have a good day and take care.